You see your words. The labels we are using shapes how we view reality. If we label something with a good label or a bad label, this influences our actions and the emotions we have towards the thing. When people gossip, for example, they will start to have a negative label of that person, and then when they see the person, they will behave in a different way. Most people are not aware, and they therefore do not control how they label things. And what a lot of people also do not understand is that many people, they have a different definition of the label they are using. So, for example, when someone uses the label relationship, two people, they like each other, they have different wants and needs, and they use the label relationship to describe their situation. But this creates unmet expectations, because one person will have different definition of a relationship than the other person, and therefore this creates miscommunication, and therefore this creates a lot of pain and frustration and a lot of other stuff, because their definition of relationship is wrong, and they haven't been clear about the definition before they started calling it a relationship. The same thing is when you are communicating about a certain topic. I notice that I'm communicating very differently than when I was younger. And I start to understand that most of the misunderstanding comes from a different interpretation of a certain word. So one will interpret a certain thing in a certain way, and you will say it, but it has a totally different meaning for you. So when you say certain labels, it creates an unconscious image in the brain. Communication is just communicating images through words. But if the words create a different image, you are not communicating your image to the other person. So therefore, this person will have different images flashing in their mind, and they will not be capable of understanding you or misunderstanding you. Okay, so it's very important to use the right words to create a clear picture in the other person's mind about the exact image you want to communicate. Understanding what the other person understands. This is very, very important, because you can only communicate with people on the level where they are capable of understanding you. So sometimes you have to talk to one person in a different way than the other person, and realize you see your words. So the words you're using flashes the images in their mind, and that's how they perceive the world. Communication is like magic. You influence how people see reality. You do not see with the eyes, you see with the mind. So by flashing different images in their mind, you change how they see reality, and you are influencing their actions. But you can only influence people's actions when you are capable of communicating in such a way where they are capable of understanding you and trusting you. And this is the only way how you can use words to influence other people's actions. And when you become aware how your words influences other people's actions, you can also become aware of how words and labels influence your own actions. So you have to understand that, just to give you an example, I love going to the gym. I love it. It gives me peace of mind. It gives me, it's like a meditation. It gives me peace of mind. I move my body, but my mind get rest. I feel a lot of dopamine surging through my body. I don't have to think, and I'm still moving towards a long-term vision of mine. I'm moving towards the best version of myself without even thinking. And this gives me a great sense of dopamine. Having a routine that moves me in the right direction. This gives me a lot of dopamine. And did you hear right now how I labeled working out, how I labeled a good habit? Because I labeled this habit in such a way, and I really truly feel this way. I've been going to the gym for a long time now. And because I'm labeling it in such a way, when I think about the gym, it will create a positive feeling within me. It creates a sense of attraction. Oh, I want to go again today. Oh, I may go again right now. Now it's time to move again. And the same with reading. I created a habit from reading. I'm labeling it. I want to read. I like to do it. It gives me. It makes me sleepy before I go to sleep. It helps me get into sleep. I'm framing a good habit in such a way that I feel drawn to do it. Okay, so meditation. I like to meditate just when I wake up. It gives me a sense of stillness. It gives me a sense of clear view on the day. It helps me become more aligned with my inner vision. So I know for the rest of the day I'm more following my own feelings instead of the outside influences. The way I'm labeling this good habit is really beneficial for also following it. Okay, so I have become aware that you see your words, you see the way you label it. You do not see with your eyes, you see with your mind. So it's very important that you are labeling the things that are beneficial in your life in a positive way. Making you aware with the right words and reprogramming your unconscious brain in seeing the good habits in a positive way. Also, when I talk about other people, especially with very influential people, very interesting people, very, very, very smart people, I never, ever talk about other people in a negative way. I never, ever talk about circumstances or things in a negative way. I notice that high-level people, they have an allergy to negativity. They have created an habitual automatic response to negativity, because when you get absorbed by negativity, you cannot operate on your highest level. So you have to understand that you're only capable of communicating and collaborating with people who are bringing you closer to your goals if you control how you label things, if you control the energy you give out, the words you're using, the way you frame it, the way you label things. And when you understand that the labeling and the framing of highly successful people gives them the ability to see reality the way they see them and to take the actions they need to take to get the results, then you start to understand that how you see your words, it's so important, and most people are not even aware of it. They just get absorbed by the environment. They just use the same words, the same labels as the environment, and they label things as positive and negative they don't know anything about, based on outside influence. So outside influence controls your actions because it controls how you label things. It controls the emotion you attach to the labels, and the emotions you attach to the labels influence your actions. But most people let that process be totally controlled by the external environment. And once you start to understand, you see your words, the emotions you attach to your labels is influencing your actions, your long-term visions, and your results, then you start to understand, oh wait, I really have to take control over this part of my life because it has such a big impact. I should take a step back and start to understand that I should not let the environment control what's good or bad. I should not let the environment control what I should do or should not do. This is massive. It's like your steering wheel. You're driving on the street and you let the passenger hold your steering wheel. That's exactly what you're doing right now. You want to take his hand off the steering wheel and say, I'm the driver. I'm the one driving here. Just sit back, look at the road and let me drive. And that's what people should do. They should take back control over their steering wheel. Take back control over your labels, how you see things. Get clear on the definition of words you're using to communicate. This will create so much ease on current day-to-day communication. Just understanding these steps. So thanks for watching. If you're searching for more freedom, if you want to live in Bali just like me, I am right now, or in other countries, make sure to click the link. I will dive deeper into mental, financial and location freedom, everything you need to break free and live the life of your dreams. Okay, thanks for watching and I see you in the next video.